Okay, in today's video we're having a look at another new product I've just had made. This new product is a POT Drive Gear to go with a new potentiometer setup for the Emotator 1105, 1200 and 1300 rotators. This new one is a 5-turn pot, a new stainless steel mounting plate. This is basically direct drive from this gear, like that. So there's no more reduction gearing. So what this is replacing is some of the very early versions was this arrangement. I'll get the light right. That's actually sat in there like that, and it was driven via the casing. I'll get this lined up here. It was driven via the actual, I'll get the whole thing set up properly. It was driven by the casing, so the casing was hooked into here and it would turn and then turn the potentiometer. So it had its problems. This particular thing here would become loose and you get slop and all this sort of stuff going on. That was a very early, one of the very early versions, which was replaced by a 3-gear reduction version into a standard potentiometer. So 600 ohm pot. All this arrangement, so you had 3 gears, one your drive gear off that same gear, it drives off the same gear in there. So, did I get that right? Yeah, in there. So that drives that one into there like that. So it's all this reduction gearing in here. You've got reduction gearing everywhere, which you've got to maintain really tight tolerances, and it is quite tight to turn, which puts a lot of stress onto a lot of parts and bits and pieces. So. And this of course becomes loose and everything else, so, and just a lot of moving parts. So that's one of the ones that was replaced with. And then later on they went to a 3-turn potentiometer, getting better, but still had 2 lots of reduction gearing in it. So basically this new one, which replaces all these things here, put them aside, is now a 5-turn pot, a bigger gear, which drives direct, and also not many modifications, just a slightly opening up of this here to get the actual gear go in. Did I get it right there? So there we go. So basically this new gear is a laser setted 3D printed gear. This is made from a PA220 powder, which is laid down and is sintered by a laser, and then just repeats the process until you're built up with a completed product. So basically that's what it is. So in all intents and purposes, this is definitely going to be a lot easier. No major load on anything at all. It's direct drive, so when the gear starts, the pot starts. These other ones had a delay and all sorts of stuff. So basically, yeah, that's how it's. Now regarding the teeth being cut back, since the 2 drive gears which sit in here, the 2 drive gears sit in there like that, they end up being very close to the end of this gear when it goes in, but they don't touch. So I've had to basically design this so it would fit in without touching those drive gears. That's a bit too far actually. But drive on this gear here. So yeah, so it's so what we'll do is we'll take those out. I'll just drop this one in here temporarily. We'll put the gear back up in here, and then if we can get enough light in here, you can actually physically see. Probably can't because I've got the light in the wrong direction. I've got a bit of an angle. So you can just seeing there it actually making contact with that gear. So yeah, there's that. Take it back out before we drop the whole lot. So that's a quick run through of this new potentiometer. I've just done some tests on this and it seems to be working quite well. And also I've changed the pot to a 1K pot, and as well as that I've had to change the pots within the actual rotator controller to a 1K as well. That's a pot drive gear, and if it's got dial preset, the dial preset gear. So there's a quick look at this one here. I'll be doing another video again soon regarding upgrades of my 2800, which is mainly what this is going to be going into. Hence what these casings are at the back here there for the 1280, not the 2800, the 1280 I'm building. So that's another one up and coming. So I'll get stuck. That's enough of this one. So this one will be up for sale. This part will be up for sale, but I prefer to do this all within house because everything's a bit and a few modifications to everything. So I'll be able to do these upgrades. I've got a few of these made when I got them done. So yeah, so that's it. It's not very thick either. So very well done. Made here within Australia by a place called ASM Advanced Manufacturing, who do a lot of medical stuff and 3D printing in metal and all sorts of stuff, which have done stuff for me before. So have a good one, guys, and people, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.